The Lord is our shepherd, I shall not want. Him make an eye like down in a green pastures. Him leadeth I beside still water them. Him restored I soul. Him leadeth I in the path of righteousness for him name's sake. Yea! Though I rasta, go walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I can't fear no evil. For thy rod and thy staff them comforted I and I. Uno prepared a table before I in the presence of our enemy them. Uno anointed I head with no oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy I will follow I all the days of I even. I go dwell in the house of the Lord God. Jah, get them away. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonimo. And here we speak truth to power. Here we don't criticize, but if we must, we will just criticize to build. And if we can't do this, then we prefer not to criticize at all. My brother, my sister. Here we have also taken sides. We are not neutral. We've taken the side of the truth. That is why we keep saying we are the headquarters of the truth in the service of God and country. We are live on Facebook, also live on YouTube. Please do me a favor. Click on the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. And of course, also share the broadcast so many more people can be part of this. Here's the Black Pot, a.k.a. Kukushonamo. And here we speak truth to power. My name, Black RASTA. Now, in every traditional African home, there is a black pot. And each time this black pot sits on the fire, there is something super sumptuous cooking. Ingredients of so many different types, shapes, and sizes, aromas, and even flavors. Put aside all their differences and relocate into the black pot where they are subjected to some good amount of heating. At the end of the day, they produce food in all its sumptuousness for the nourishment of the family. That is what we do here. We pick up so many different ideas, sieve out these ideas and pick up the creme de la creme of these ideas and use that for the development of our people, our continent, our land. This is the Black Pot, a.k.a. Kukushonamo. And today we have some very important issues to look at. But remember, we are supported by Tap Tap Send. And Tap Tap Send is here to stay. When we talk about Tap Tap Send, we're talking about sending money to Ghana from Australia, from Canada, from the United States of America, from the EU, that's the European Union, from the United Arab Emirates, UAE, capital Dubai. My brother, my sister. Of course, it is so interesting to be here, sending money all the way from the UAE, from England, from the EU, from the United States of America, from Canada, from Australia. My brother, my sister, to business partners, family and friends and acquaintances, no problem at all. Now, when you send using Tap Tap Send, you are not charged any sending fees. It is super fast. And again, you can trace every penny you have sent. To make it even more interesting, you get amazing rates for sending via Tap Tap Send. That is why I encourage you to send money to Ghana via Tap Tap Send. Now, if you are a new Tap Tap Sender, all you need to do is to download the app from Google Play or App Store. And it's so simple. After downloading that, as a first sender, you use the promo code BLACKRASTA, BLAKKRASTA. And when you use that, oh my God, you know what it is? You go straight up into getting an instant bonus. You get a bonus. That is why, my brother, my sister, it's important to use this promo code. Now, another thing I like about Tap Tap Send is this. Tap Tap Send is community-oriented, developing so many different communities in Ghana and beyond. It's all about development. My brother, my sister, Tap Send is a proud supporter of the show. And I want to say thank you so much, Tap Send, for being part of this. I am proud to be a Tap Sender. Are you? It's the Blackport, aka Kuku Show. I want to say happy May Day to everybody watching and to all our numerous viewers. I want to also say thank you so much for this wonderful work that we keep putting in every day. I'm talking about Ghanaian workers and workers all over the globe. My brother, my sister, today is Labor Day. Today is May Day. Today is Workers' Day, depending on how you call it in your country. Happy May Day to all our numerous workers and our viewers all over the world. From Black Empire Media, of course, Black Empire TV. My name is Black RASTA. Now, our numbers are scrolling on the screen. Pick up the numbers and do business with us. Like the broadcast, share the broadcast, share. So many more people can be part of this. In the next 30 minutes, we'll be done with this. Story number 1. Watch this. And it's interesting. A+ blackmails Attorney General. Who is A+? Kwame Asari-Obeng is his real name. He's an honorable member of parliament for Gomwa. In fact, come here. Honorable member of parliament for Gomwa. And my brother, my sister, he's an interesting personality. He's a musician. He's known all over Ghana and beyond. He got the opportunity to serve the people of Gomwa in parliament. And he has done a lot of work so far. He has given them free internet data in the area via Wi-Fi. And he's also built a road for the people of Gomwa. They like him, even though he's just been in power for only about 4 months. My brother, my sister. Now, earlier, there was a discussion, and this discussion gendered on the fact that A+ was fingered in a certain corrupt act that had the fingers of NSS all soiled with blood. The blood of the taxpayer. The sweat of the hard-working Ghanaian. My brother, my sister, can we break it down? The National Service Secretariat had a lot of ghost names in its register. And the Ghanaian taxpayer was paying all these ghosts for no work done. Today, all those ghosts have been put to shame on May Day. They were discovered, and it came out that A+ was one of those paid money to actually sway people when it comes to discussions concerning the ghost names in the register or the payroll of the NSS. He was fingered. In fact, and he went out there on the invitation of the national security to talk about the ghost names. We were told by Paul Adum Ochre that A+ went in there and threatened the national security to stay away from his case, or else he was going to reveal names of other people who were involved and some other such things, as if to say, if you hold me responsible, I am going to also mention the names of other people involved in this corrupt case. It's a case of blackmail, isn't it? But I spoke with A+, and in his own words, he was going to react to this right after the Easter. Easter is over. I haven't been able to hear from A+ yet. Today I called him to be able to hear from him. Well, he's been quiet on this. But the man who fingered A+ in this National Service Secretariat ghost names deal is under attack by A+. Who is this? The Attorney General of the Republic of Ghana, the so-called Attorney General and the Minister of Justice, Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayene from Zuarungu, Bolgatanga, in the Upper East region of Ghana. Run it, my youth, and let's keep it fast. From Ghana Web, it says, I will reset your brain. A plus in dirty fight with Attorney General and Minister of Justice. Ramit Mayut, watch this. Kwame Asario, being popularly known as A plus, the Member of Parliament for Gomoa Central, has accused the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Dr. Dominic Ayine, of bribery and corruption. According to A plus, the minister allegedly sought an amount of 500,000 Ghana cedis to bribe the Appointment Committee of Parliament. His accusation followed a rebuttal by Dr. Ayine during a press conference on April 30, 2025, that's yesterday, where he denied initial allegations made by A plus concerning corruption-related matters. A plus stated, no, that is not true. My information is that you went to beg for 500,000 Ghana cedis, claiming you were going to use it to bribe the Appointment Committee of Parliament. And for your information, you are not the only one. If you are an old ... I will reset your brain, man. All right. Dr. Ayine had explained during the press conference that he had not engaged in any corruption, but I rather sought campaign funds from one Mr. Sledge. He further elaborated, A plus warned me in his post not to do anything silly and threatened to come after me if I did. That is laughable. He added, this threat is laughable because I have nothing to hide. I am reliably informed that his basis for accusing me of corruption and theft is that I received campaign contributions from a businessman. He also claims to know the people who donated pickups for my campaign. Dr. Ayine continued, if receiving donations for your campaign or getting a pickup for campaign purposes is considered theft or corruption, then there are 276 thieves in Parliament, including the person making the allegation. My brother, my sister, this is Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayine on my left, this way, and on my right is Honorable A plus. My brother, my sister, is this a case of blackmail? Now remember, a couple of weeks ago, we came on this same platform and said that A plus, according to Paul Adumochiri, had been invited by the National Security where he threatened blackmail that, listen, if you want to hold me responsible for taking money in the name of ghost names on the payroll of the National Service Secretariat, then I am going to spill the beans. For me, if this is true, then A plus is on a blackmail mission, which is very sad and very terrible and very disappointing. This is not the A plus that I know, and this is not the A plus that I expected to see in Parliament. Let us not be too quick to slander A plus. But is it because the Attorney General already went out mentioning that an MP was involved in this dirty National Service Secretariat ghost name issue? And it took Paul Adumochiri to come out and pinpoint A plus and say that, yes, that MP mentioned was actually A plus. And A plus was actually invited to answer questions on this. And when he went there, he threw tantrums according to Paul Adumochiri. And when I asked A plus about it, he said, listen, Black Rasta, when I return from Easter, I'm going to talk about this issue. But Paul is a madman. He's crazy in his own words. He's mad. Remember, we carried this story. But now, it looks like it's giving some credence to Paul Adumochiri that A plus truly threatened that he would reveal the names of some other people who he thinks were involved in some corrupt deals. And one of those he has made clear is Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayine. He went asking for 500,000 Ghana cedis, that's 500,000 Ghana cedis, to bribe the Appointment Committee of Parliament so appointees could go in free without being heckled or maybe something like that, according to A plus. My brother, my sister, is this true? Is this false? But Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayini is so fast enough to say, listen, A+, I know why you are doing this. It's because of the National Service Secretariat thing. In his press conference, he made it clear. And he said, A+, take the opportunity to clear yourself of the National Service Secretariat corruption-related issues, the ghost names. A+ has been quiet. Is A+ truly involved in this National Service Secretariat ghost names? Why is A+ quiet about the ghost names? Did A+ actually go to the national security to threaten blackmail? My brother, my sister, these are questions we need answers for. I'm going to continue to be on the case of A+ so we can continue to get information, credible information to feed you. But if this is true, my brother, my sister, we have to go to the bottom of this. One, did the Attorney General and Minister for Justice take bribes? 4, the supposed appointment committee of parliament, that he needs to go home in a big sack. Is A+ doing this as a form of blackmail? You chop, me too, they can't chop. Then they can't hold me responsible. Then we all, I will mention everybody in name. Is that what politics is all about? I chop and make quiet. You too can't chop and make quiet. And at the end of the day, who suffers? Ghana. I will be most disappointed if A+ truly took money to aid and help with this ghost name issue. I would be extremely disappointed if Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayini also took bribes for the so-called appointment committee of parliament. In the interim, we're going to keep being on the case. I'm going to speak with the Attorney General, no matter what, and we shall come and put it up here. It is a black pot, aka Kukushonemo, and here we speak truth to power. When we return, we got more. We'll also be reading your messages. Hey! Hey! Wayo! It's the Black Pot, aka Kukushonemo, and here we speak truth to power. My brother, my sister, our numbers are rolling on the screen. Pick up the numbers and do business with us. And of course, we love to do business with you. Hit the like button and also make sure that you share the broadcast so many more people will see this. It's the Black Pot where we speak truth to power. This is the headquarters of the truther. Shall we look at messages? Next story that will take your messages quick, right? Mahama angry with Gihoc. Woo! Keep your messages coming in. What is Gihoc? Do you know Gihoc? That's Gihoc. Gihoc Distilleries Company Limited, home of quality products. In fact, Kwame Nkrumah built Gihoc to be able to produce beverages for both Ghana and outside Ghana. Kwame Nkrumah also built it for the reason of producing bottles to be able to deal with the beverage industry all across Africa. It became one of the very first of its kind on our terrain in the South region and beyond. Gihoc distilleries. Now, for some time now, Gihoc has been embroiled in so much controversy. You remember the former boss, the one who just got out. This man, you know what he said? Or is he still there? Look at what he said. Any Gihoc staff who partakes in organized labor strike will be sacked. Managing Director of Gihoc, Maxwell Kofi Duma, one staff. That was when they were in power. The NPP. President Mahama sacks Maxwell Kofi Duma as Managing Director. And this is when? 21st January 2025. He's been sacked. He's been confirmed. He was a terrible manager. He was a monster. In fact, he had a child of his getting married to one of Nana Addo's children. Somebody will say, so what? Political marriage. This was the man who said, which I supported him for, even though controversial. He said, if alcohol is so expensive, go and drink water. But somebody marketing alcohol, it is not in your interest to say that people should go ahead and drink water when you are selling something to them. I agree with him because I don't drink alcohol. You understand that? But utterances like this, nonchalance, business dumbness, and much more collapsed Gihoc. And today Mahama is saying something is very interesting. Hey, Mahama can also talk. You know what Mahama is saying? Watch this. Can you see it? When Ghanaians are happy, we drink. When we are sad, we drink. When we are neither happy nor sad, we still drink. So how can you sell alcohol and be in debt? Mahama quizzes Gihoc, and he's right. In every facet of life in Ghana, alcohol is the thing. This afternoon, a soldier invited me to his birthday. He complained that every time he invited me, I wasn't coming. So I decided to pass through to surprise him. He took me to 2 different beer bars and was insisting that I should drink. He himself had enjoyed himself with so much alcohol, he was dancing in the middle of the road. Not intentional dancing. You know what I mean? My brother, my sister, it is his birthday. He's happy. He's drinking. As Mahama is saying. When it's a funeral, you are sad, you are still drinking. So alcohol no get enemy for Ghana. When we are sad, we drink. We are happy, we drink. If you are neither sad nor happy, we still drink. In fact, whether we are employed or unemployed, we still drink. Whether we are married or divorced, we still drink. When we are marrying, it's alcohol we take there to marry. When we are divorcing, it's the same alcohol. When we give birth, it's the same alcohol we use. And when we die, the same alcohol we use. So how can you be in the alcohol business and be running at a loss? Mahama is asking. But let's get the detail of the story, right? Run the story. 3 news. How can you sell alcohol and be in debt? Mahama wonders why Gihoc distilleries should make losses. Run out. President John Dramani Mahama has charged workers in the state-owned enterprises to speak up when they see any wrongdoing in their places of work. He expressed concern that some state-owned enterprises that hitherto were making profits are now in debt. The president's comments were in reaction to a revelation by the finance minister, Dr. Kasiel Atu-Forson, on March 13 that Gihoc distilleries had recorded losses in 2022 and 2023 in the days of Nana Akufo-Addo, whose in-law was the boss of Gihoc distilleries. Now, speaking during a meeting with chief executives of specific entities under the State Interest and Governance Authority, SIGA, the finance minister revealed that Gihoc distilleries recorded a loss of 25.1 million Ghana cedis in 2022 and a further 25.5 million Ghana cedis in 2023. Addressing workers during the May Day parade at the Independence Square on May 1, President Mahama remarked, "How can you sell alcohol and be in debt?" He added, "When I was president, Gihoc was making profit because Ghanaians, when we are happy, we drink alcohol. When we are sad, we drink alcohol. So how can an alcohol manufacturing company make losses?" He therefore charged workers to work with all their strength and might to ensure profitability within the enterprises they work. Dash it away. Mr. Mahama, this will only happen when patriotism is at stake. My brother, if I see my boss stealing and he gives me a bit of the money he has stolen, it seals my mouth because we both don't have patriotism as our middle names. But where there is good enough education right from the beginning to be able to talk about patriotism, my brother, your boss can give you the whole world, you will still talk if he is doing things untoward to the development of Ghana. After all, Ghana first, and Ghana is the bigger picture. How many people agree with me? You remember why I told President Mahama that there should be an office for patriotism? If we have the office of the special prosecutor, why can't we have an office of patriotism? We need to have an office for patriotism. It doesn't have to be a political office. My brother, my sister, the office that is responsible for patriotism, of course, I know the National Youth Authority also has, responsibilities, gendering, and gendering patriotism. My brother, my sister. But we need an office that is, quote and unquote, all about patriotism. How many people agree? A lot of us kill Ghana because we have no sense of patriotism. We steal street lies because we don't have patriotism. We go to school and cheat because we don't have patriotism. In fact, when we cheat and steal from Ghana, we feel like we are heroes because Abane's Ejuma Wanswa Ocho. We need patriotism. Unlearn a lot of the nonsense we learned when we were growing up. In the days of Kwame Nkrumah, he had the young patriots. They were those who were the epitome of patriotism. And they spread it all over like canker. In the days of Nkrumah, it was so beautiful to come up and say, "I am a proud Ghanaian." We want to bring that here. And it's possible. President Mahama can achieve this. We drum this into the ears of Nana Akufo-Addo. But because he was a supervisor over a thieving government, a kleptocracy, he turned a deaf ear to this. No government in Ghana would ever succeed without the office of the patriot. It's not possible. Because all our problems are basically about patriotism. The Muslim feels that he has more allegiance to Saudi Arabia than to Ghana. The Christian believes that he has more allegiance to Israel than to Ghana. Let Israelis come into this country and they do stupid things in this country. Christians are going to protect them. Let Saudi Arabians come into this country and do stupid things. Muslims will protect them. A lot of Muslims believe that Saudi is a very holy country. And that if you are able to enter Saudi Arabia, all your sins are gone. Same way some Christians believe the same when they go to Israel. No wonder your president went to bring a stone to make it the foundation of a certain, how's it called, citadel of kleptomania. At the end of the day, like the Babel Tower, God brought it down. My brother, my sister, President Mahama has spoken the truth. And this is the truth. And that is what will set us free. Let's listen attentively. Why is Gihoc not making money? It's supposed to be one of the most profitable because of what he sells. Unless the workers there themselves are drinking the alcohol and not selling it. It's like a man who sells cocaine. to junkies, and he's a junkie himself. How can he make money? It's the Black Pot, aka Kokoshonamo, where we speak truth to power. Hey, when we return, we'll take your messages and then we close with the last message. Hiya! Whoa! Whoa!
Blackpot, Kokushonama.
It's the Black Pot, aka Kokoshonamo. And here we speak truth to power. All right? All right, so let's look at your comments before we go for the last story. All right? Okay. So Osei Prempe the second says, good evening, Black Rasta. And he says, A plus is a moron that must know he's a member of parliament and put that kind of false allegation aside. Or else we'll throw him out from the Parliament of Ghana. Well, how do you know it's a false allegation? How do you know? Let's not throw it out. Let's investigate it. There might be some truth in it. A plus has Kennedy Japan as his mentor. Kennedy Japan would have done the same thing. Hey, you want to spoil my business? Then I'll spoil your business too. But I will not support a man who goes to steal. And when his thievery is being revealed, he says, you stole and we were all quiet. We saw you. If you are revealing mine, then I'll reveal yours too. I don't support a man like that. If that is what A plus is doing, then I beg to differ. I can't be part of this. That's why investigations must go on. He says, more fire, Black Rasta. Thank you so much, Osei Prempe the second. TCJJ says, greetings, Father, watching you on this blue app inside old Ashong, man. Thank you so much. Just watching us on Facebook. Pat Awo says, hello, Black Rasta. Hi, Pat. How are you doing? All right. Good. David Pamford says, more fire. Pat Awo says, I always use startup send. Kundima says, correct. Alasan K. Jibril says, greetings from the people of Aflao. In my humble opinion, I think both the AG and the A plus should be investigated seriously. I agree with you. Conscious Agbemenu also says A plus is a talkative. Sometimes he feels he knows it all. People like that talk before they think. Well, that's an opinion. Right? Yeah. JDSGH says, greetings, Black. We are live. Woyo. Emmanuel Moko Dazi says, we are live in class. Woyo. Zache Emmanuel says, long time, Daddy. I hope you're doing well. Busy these days, but still with you offline. Thanks so much, Zache Emmanuel, aka Governor from Wusuta. KB Asante says, did we build any road? Where? Be specific so we can answer properly. Bia Abentara says, Black, I want to know the meaning of bourgeoisie. Okay, so that's not the right spelling. That's not the right spelling. Bourgeoisie. Bourgeois. It's from the French word bourgeois. It means the people who have it. The rich, the high class. They are bourgeoisies. Right? It's a French word. Bourgeois. You know, bourgeois. It's interesting, right? Well, that's what it is. Bourgeois. The spelling is very dicey, my brother. It's not like this. Yao Adobe says, Black Rasta, you are my role model. Please, could I have your number? Of course, our numbers will soon start scrolling on the screen. You can always reach me. No problem. You see the numbers scrolling. Yeah? Shaibu Seidu says, not respect me, brother. It's only in Ghana so MPs behave like women. Very sad. Hey. But there are some MPs who are women too. So women MPs certainly will behave like women. Corneman says, too bad. Yan Dogila says, so one can say that A plus use National Service Secretariat ghost name monies for his campaign to the parliament. Assemble Debbie. Well, we cannot assume that. Let's wait for the investigations to begin and let's see what happens. It looks like the Attorney General is bent on squeezing A plus, and A plus is firing shots at him. I pray that neither of them relents. We want the fire to continue, so Ghana will be the winner at the end of it all. It's the Black Pot, aka Kukushonomo, where we speak truth to power. Final story, my youth. Attorney General delivers on threats. The Attorney General is working hard. I like him for what he has done so far. Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayene. In fact, he said that he is going to follow what A plus has said, like the boy from Zwarungu. They face falsehood squarely right on the streets. He said that is what he's going to do. I want to see that happen. Okay? So, when he came into office, he's done so much. The oral is there. Operation Recover All Loot. He has talked about the NSS ghost name scandal. He's talked about Kwabena Edubuayin and his wife stealing so much money. He's also, my brother, my sister, talked about other such issues. And he says that he will deal with all of them one after the other. My brother, my sister, he has stayed true to his word. Run it. Watch this. Former National Service officials to face charges over ghost names scandal next week. Wow. We asked him to be quick with that. Remember, we said it here 2 days ago. It's happening. Run it. The Attorney General, Dr. Dominic Ayine, has announced that some former top officials of the National Service Security will be charged in court next week for their roles in a ghost name scandal. Now, the case involves the discovery of 81,885 names on the National Service Authority payroll that could not be traced to any real National Service personnel. Now, these names were uncovered during a national head count ordered by the government to audit the payroll and clear unpaid allowances dating back to August 2024. And the boss, one of the bosses, is a lady, very arrogant. This lady, stupidly arrogant. Everybody's talking about her arrogance. She has a football team. How much is her salary? Money that was made available for poor people to go to school and study in England for their masters and all that. She decided to make herself a poor worker, even though her salary was like this. Deny poor people that money, and she went there to study using that money. This lady. Again, this lady here, my brother, my sister, has so many other controversies around her. She's one of those involved in the ghost names issues. They made money from the suffering of Ghanaians. For them, public service is about stealing. Later, these thieves, their children will see my children and call them the children of a failure father because I didn't know how to steal. In Ghana, stealing is a talent. Once you have it, you are rich. No patriotism anymore. No conscience. That's her out. So now, this lady and the rest of them would face justice in court. We will see how these things go. But there's another story. Kwabena Edubuayin the money he stole, what could we have used that money for? Ghana Web. Money stolen by Edubuahin in cyber security scandal could build one agenda, one hospital, one whole hospital, well equipped. It could have built that. 7 million American dollars. He stole it, according to the AG, Attorney General. Run it. Watch this. Now, the Attorney General and Minister for Justice, Dr. Dominic Ayine, has revealed that the 49.1 million Ghana cedis allegedly stolen by former director of the National Signals Bureau, Kwabena Edubuahin, could have funded the construction of one agenda, one hospital. Speaking at a press conference on April 30, 2025, Dr. Ayine provided updates on the concluded investigations into a sophisticated criminal scheme allegedly orchestrated by Edubuahin, which, according to the Attorney General, defrauded Ghanaian taxpayers of millions of cedis. So you see why I have no mercy for thieves? Little boys like this, you see their bank accounts, and you are like, hey, so what have I done with all my life? I don't have this. I don't even have a quarter of that. Start looking around. And if I'm not careful, I'll start blaming a great-grandfather who was so good, but I will now call him a wizard. He stated that the Economic and Organized Crime Office, under the leadership of Raymond Archer, uncovered the scheme, which caused a financial loss of 49.1 million Ghana cedis, equivalent to 7 million American dollars, at the exchange rates in February and March 2020, when the crime occurred. So, thankfully, at least we'll be able to build one hospital in addition from the stolen money recoverable from these thieves, according to the Attorney General. I'm happy. Let's go after Cecilia Dapa. Let's go after all those we claim are not paying taxes. We should go after all of them and make sure they pay the taxes. Did they mention McDan? Did they mention the other gentleman? What's his name? RNQ. I spoke with him only last week and he said, oh, he's been cleared. He has nothing to hide. I want to believe that McDan also has nothing to hide and Ghana can be this clean. Or else, let's ruthlessly hold on to patriotism and roast these people. Is the Black Pot, aka Kokoshonamo, where we speak truth to power. And this is where we bring it all to an end. Let's see your comments to end it all. Tom Post says, my brother Blakk, how can Africans unite? And when? Oh God. Very soon we will. With you and I, the office of the Patriot will happen with or without political considerations. Wait and see. We will be on the streets. We will start a revolution that will shock Ghana. I'm telling you. Richard Doche Fefe says more fire. Umar Farouk Yahya Salaga says best show ever. Watching you live from Canada. Duabilian Zorbil says Rastafari greetings Godfather and Team Black Empire Media. Want to wish Mrs. Emilia Nyakua Tona, aka Rastona Latrikivoju Gumesika, a blessed happy birthday. Now, may the blessings of the Almighty come down on you to the bongo clippings. We love you and we appreciate you. Rastona, Michael Latrikivoju. Tompo says, my brother Blakk, have you found out if we can send money abroad with Tap Send? I'm going to have a meeting with Tap Send today. After that, I'll be able to tell you from tomorrow. Yeah? I apologize for the delay. Matthew Akidog says sound is off. Is it true? MCR says sound is off. Matthew Akidog says sound is off. Is our sound off? Is it on? MCR says sound is on. Is the sound off? Let me know. I used to like A+, but I have now realized it's a piece of shh. Well, what else can I say? What else can I do? More messages. Alexander Kwesi says, Tuma Black Rasta. Sorry, I was busy following election here in Canada. It just ended 2 days ago. Liberal Party won again. Are we saying A+ is holding Ghana hostage with criminal information? Watching you from Ontario, Canada. That is what it looks like. So we have to go to the bottom of this. Matthew is the only one saying sound is off. Check your sound. He says it's off. Alexander Kwesi says sound is good. Please check your system. So, Matthew, it looks like you muted something. Do check it out and make sure that everything is good. Okay. So it's been the Black Pot, a.k.a. Coco Show no more, where we speak truth to power. We appreciate you and we love you. Thank you so much for being with us. Love, and guidance and protection. My name is Black Rasta. See you again tomorrow, same time, 6 o'clock to 6:30. Hey! Wayo! Wayo!